Oh boy, guys, do I have a story for you. This is one of the craziest conspiracy theories surrounding video games I've ever heard, and especially like esports. This is fucking nuts. So if you're unaware of this whole Overwatch Ellie situation, I'm gonna have a link to all the articles I got my information from down below, so you can read the whole things if you feel like. But basically, the origin of this is that Overwatch has a esports league that they're trying to make it be similar to like the NFL and all those major sports leagues, and they have like a minor league system and everything, so they're really trying to like compete with the NFL and everything. And right now it's probably not doing that great because Overwatch isn't the most popular game in the world anymore. I mean, at least on YouTube. Last time I looked at Overwatch streams, there was only like 10 streams going on and only like 70 people watching. So that's pretty bad. That's like worse than like most Nintendo games. So Overwatch minor league team Second Wind hired this female player who was the first female player in Overwatch minor leagues, which is called Contenders, I guess. I'm not really that familiar with esports in general, but especially not Overwatch specific esports. Yeah, she was the first player to be in the Contenders League. And well, basically from the beginning, this person was being harassed and threatened to be doxxed because people could just tell that whoever was playing the game wasn't actually the same person who was speaking and everything. And according to the team manager, that they were just trying to they're just desperately trying to fill a spot that they had a huge hole in. So they just, without getting any sort of background information or whatever, they just took this person on their team. Second Wind tried getting Ellie to confirm their identity with Blizzard, but every time that they tried to set up like an interview or anything about this, Ellie claimed that she had personal reasons for not being able to make it to these interviews or these streams to try and build her stuff, you know, like celebrity status crap. And one of the biggest things to solidify the fact that Ellie is not the person playing the game, they're not like a real person, a Twitch streamer by the name of Aspen, in one of her streams, which I'll put the video in here right now. Like, why? What kind of social experiment could there possibly be? I'll get to that at the end of the video. What I think, my whole take on this conspiracy. To put the final nail in the coffin, Blizzard themselves confirmed today, 33 minutes ago, as of me recording this, that Ellie was actually not real. Like, they confirmed that it wasn't real. They said, after investigating the matter, we found that Ellie was a fabricated identity and is a Smurf account created by a veteran player to obfuscate their identity. The owner of Ellie's account is a player with no current or prior involvement with any Overwatch Contenders or Overwatch League team. Ellie was never formally submitted to the active roster of Second Wind and never played in a Contenders match. So if you don't know what a Smurf account is, it's when a really good player makes a new account and plays with a bunch of noobs so they can, I don't know, have like a power boner and get real horny off, like beating the shit out of like noobs and little kids probably, and they feel real good getting like tons of kills and dominating like a whole team by themselves. That's what a Smurf account is. And yeah, that's the whole story, at least as far as I know. There could be more crazy stuff in the underground. If you guys know any other crazy information about this story, let me know. But what my take is on this whole thing is that there's a quote by Second Wind manager where he said, "At the time, we underestimated how important it would be to set an example as the first team to take on a female player for contenders." That right there, to me, pretty much confirms that they knew all along. They did this themselves. It was a publicity stunt for them, so they could get this whole story going. They can draw some attention to them. Pretty much confirms that they knew about it. They probably planned it. That's my conspiracy theory about this whole thing. Like, they wanted the publicity. They knew. How would you underestimate how important it would be to have the first female player? Like, are you fucking kidding me? In this day and age, people like freak out about that kind of stuff. Like, it's huge. It would be a huge deal if it was actually real. I'm surprised there actually isn't a female player in the contenders. Like, Overwatch is pretty big with women. Yeah, I'm sure they knew whether their intentions were good, as in like they're just trying to give women like representation, or they're just like straight up trying to do a publicity stunt. I think they knew about it. The whole like desperate to fill a spot thing sounds a little fishy to me, to be completely honest with you. I don't really buy it, but that could just be being, you know, super conspiracy dude stuff. People will only harass female streamers and Overwatch players and stuff. They'll just be like, you're not real. You're not real, are you? Because you're a girl. And how can you be real if you're good? Like, you're a girl. You can't be good if you're a girl. So you're not real. And I'm gonna dox you to find out. It's not gonna be good. Like, people, Reddit trolls and everything, and it's gonna be way more annoying about all this shit with women and video games. And it's sad that there is such a toxic culture when it comes to video games. Like, really? It's fucking video games. Like, nerds have been harassed their entire lives about liking video games, and they do the same shit to other people. Like, I don't know. Pretty hypocritical, pretty shitty, pretty lame. Friggin' nerds, man. Well, that pretty much ends this video, guys. Let me know if you liked it. Leave a like, leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave a comment, leaving your thoughts on this whole story, on my video in general, and be sure to subscribe, support me on Patreon, and follow me on literally everything imaginable besides Facebook, because Facebook sucks. And see you later.